Yeah, I'm sorry. I had to take a break for a second, but um, after you get denied like 2 or 3 times, then you got to go through um, other steps as far as like then you see a judge, and then after the judge either approve you or deny you, then I'm trying to see what's the next step after that. Like if you get denied after the judge says you don't qualify for disability, then after the judge says you don't, then there's a appeal you can do to that decision that goes to a council that oversees what the judge ordered. And then as far as you being denied disability, and then I'm seeing that there's like a real like a 1% chance that they even go against what the judge said. So ultimately, it's like whatever that judge decides at that point in time is that's just what it's gonna be. Because after you go through that appeal process to seeing a counsel or getting a hearing from a counsel to see what the judge said, and if they deny you, then you have to start the process all over, And then I found out that by doing research that after so long, you lose your work credit, after so many years of not working, your work credits are no longer valid. So then you don't become able to get disability at all because you lose your work credits. So, and the way they drag out this process, I'm like, this is kind of like seem like it's all lining up to do that to you. Like right now, I've been at it for 2 years, and I'm not sure how long your work credits stay valid for. Maybe it's 3 years, maybe it's 5, I don't know. But by the time I'm done with this shit, I'll be close to like maybe 4 years in, I'd probably be close to 4 years in after all this. And then right after that, I'll be losing work credits for the time I have worked because I've been out of work for so long that I no longer qualify because I don't have work credits anymore. So, like I said, it seems like, the way the game that they playing is just like a big gaggle fuck, bro. And it's crazy. Like I said, I had to just take a break, man, because my back hurts so motherfucking bad. But, yeah, it just leave you in a spot where you just don't know what to do, Just feel like the government kind of just screw you over and nobody here to help. Then you look out try to find resources and stuff, because I Googled that too, like what can I do? Try to find local resources that can help with certain stuff. But the only thing they offer you help with is utilities, rent, or food assistance. That's the only thing that you can get help with. And I'm like, I guess that, it's the basic necessities. So I guess that's all people would need. But there's certain people who need other means to help, like maybe some kind of free legal advice as far as like dealing with disability, as far as like free legal advice, looking over all your paperwork and saying, hey, you got a strong case, and giving you like lining you up with the right people to like get your case pushed through, or, free legal advice to child support and, how to go about dealing with that. Like, I just feel like there needs to be more, for the average American person than the basic necessities of utility, rent and food, like I just, I don't know. Cause I'm like, I got SNAP, I got shit. Like I said, I'm living with me and my, son's mom. We got a place together. So, and she's on disability already. So, I mean, our rent is already paid, so, and, utilities is already paid. So I'm like, but there's other stuff that I'm dealing with, financially that I need assistance with, and it's just like, there's no help in that department. It's just like, you just got to figure the shit out on your own. And I just think that's kind of ass backwards and crazy, I don't know. Like I said, I'm leaving the comment section open when I piece this video together, so people can kind of give me some insight on some legal advice, or if you've been through it, going through it, further along in the process, maybe you know something that I don't know. Maybe something I need to be saying, something I need to be doing. Yeah, they keep sending me information about like job conventions and stuff like that they hold in that I can go to and see about trying to find some kind of form of employment that employ me in my condition. But I'm just like, it's not the fact that I can't, like, it's not the fact that I'm not able to get a job if I just was able to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have a CDL. I think with 14 years experience, over 14 years, I think that's probably the most easiest, most rewarding job that I could do. Better than anything y'all finna give me, you know? Because my thing is, right now I'm in so much debt that if I don't go work a full-time 40+ hour a week job, I'm not gonna catch up at all, you know? It's just like, I'm not gonna catch up. And I know my condition right now, I'm not able to go work no 40-hour job. Like, I can't even I don't know. Like, I'm always, like I said, I'm in constant pain. So many medications I'm taking that actually don't do nothing. Injections, I still get injections done. They don't help. Nothing helps. Nothing helps, and I don't know what to do. So, then my relationship suffering, then suffered. So, mentally dealing with shit right there too, Because I know I'm always in a bad mood because I'm dealing with my pain, and it makes my attitude different towards people. It always put me in a bad mood. Yeah. Just not able to concentrate and focus on my family and my significant other, which leave her feeling messed up. And I know at times, like, all I can say is that I know our relationship suffered and is suffering. So, and I can't even put her at fault, Yeah, just crazy that I have to deal with all this. Then to be so young dealing with all this, just gonna turn 40, just about to turn 40 this month, actually, a couple weeks. But, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't see no relief in sight. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, man. But I get around most of the day sitting in this seat. I sit in this seat and I move around and I do dishes. I do laundry. I can sweep floors, sweep mop floors, vacuum. I do everything in the seated position. So basically, even sit here and cook my son food sitting down. Like, I learned that I could do everything sitting down. I did learn that. So if I was ever in a wheelchair, I'm pretty sure I can do everything just fine. I did find that out. So, because I literally spend most of my day getting around, sitting in and down office desk chair to get around. And when I'm on my feet, like, I just can't stand for long periods of time before my legs start to give out on me. And because of the pain I'm feeling and the numbness and I don't know, just the pain, man. But I don't know what to do, man. Everybody trying to make it seem like everybody trying to make it seem like it's just a straight weight issue. And I'm like, and the only reason why I would argue that fact is because back in 2020, when my back first started hurting, I'm 6'1", and I weighed like 224 back then when my back started hurting. And it's just a cycle. Initially, like, the longer that I go with this back pain, the like less I do, you know. So it's like over the years, I just stopped doing as much as I used to do because I'm in so much pain. And then, you know, when you stop doing stuff, then you start gaining weight, and it's just like a never ending cycle. And then I guess the more weight you gain, the more pain you feel. At least that's what they trying to say. But it's to the point now, like, I'm dropping weight, and the more I drop weight, I'm still having these spinal issues, you know. And then I'm like, do weight even have anything to do with spinal stenosis? Like, I don't, you know, medically ain't nobody ever told me that it did or it didn't, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, do weight have anything to do with a narrow spine? Like, is that even a thing? Like, I don't know. I don't know. But from what I feel in my back, I don't think weight got nothing to do with it. I ain't no medical expert, but I'm just telling you from my body, because there's times when I'm doing something where I just feel like my weight should not be pulling against my spine. Like if I'm laying in the bed, if I'm on my stomach, then I feel like I'm laying on my weight. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that should be bothering my spine, but that's when I hurt the most, is when I lay on my stomach. When I lay on my side, I feel like if it was a weight issue, I'm laying on my side, so why am I feeling pain in my, you know, in my thighs and my back? Like I shouldn't. I don't know. I don't know, man. I just wish it was more you could do, you know, like as far as like dealing with Social Security and child support and all that stuff. Because like I said, it's just no accountability for nobody. And I Googled everything, and you can't sue nobody. You can't, because they got immunity. So the end result is just like them doing whatever they want to you, no matter what, and ain't no consequences. So even if after all this it do come back and I find that I am disabled and I should have been getting disability, there's no accountability, you know. Don't nobody care. Don't nobody care, and I think that's the sad part. That's the sad part. I just wish I knew what standards they use to qualify people for disability, because obviously it's not black and white. Now, obviously, it ain't got nothing to do with your condition or the doctor notes you saying. It don't have nothing to do with that. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what they use. I don't know what form of. I don't know nothing, man. So, like I said, I'm leaving my comment section open. Somebody can tell me something, know anything. In the Midwest area, St. Louis area. So, yep, just let me know. If y'all know something about this Midwest Regional Disability Administration, what they be on. I don't know.